Hi guys, Coach Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. I received an email a couple of days ago seeking my advice, and I'm very appreciative of that. And I thought I'd share it with you and share the advice with everyone. So it says here from Alvin. Hi Mike, I saw in one of your prior videos on risk management and learned a lot. It's good to know. The thing is, I just don't have the time to do all that work. I know what I'm doing, I just want a setup that works and I'll trade it. Any feedback, advice of any sort would be the world to me. Can you help me? Any advice? Love your work. Well, that's very nice. I kind of do have some advice for you. Quit. Okay, so I'm having a little fun with Alvin here, and I appreciate the letters and the kind emails that I get. It really means a lot to me. But what I'm really trying to say is, when this is a job, this is a business, and it's a job as a trader. We've all been there at work where you have your boss who piles a bunch of files on your desk like Thursday night and says, hey, could you have these reports ready by Monday? Well, probably the best answer wouldn't be, I just don't have the time to do all the work. I mean, maybe they'll delegate or do something, but if you keep doing that, it's probably not going to have a good ending. So why would anything be different in trading? So my advice here today is to let's take a look at what you're doing during the day and say, hey, maybe we can get rid of some of these things, quit in a sense, and then replace them with actions that are going to help you in your trading and life or whatever. Going back to my corporate days, I was a project manager and usually overseeing several projects, like a project portfolio. And one of the goals that we had around this time of year, around May or June this time of year, is to look at our portfolio and say, which projects just aren't happening? They're not getting off the ground. Maybe we could use those resources or even budgets in other areas. In other words, it was okay to scrap projects. It was okay to quit. We hear all the time, it was a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Or what's that other one? If you don't succeed, try again. No, actually, it's all crap. It's actually very healthy to just scrap things. Now, of course, with trading, you're on a marathon, so we don't want you to quit. And we obviously have the tools to teach you to do that. However, there are some things in your life you may need to quit. Let's go over a few things that you may want to think about and consider during your journey as a trader to make sure you get where you need to be. So let's look at some of the things that we can quit. Number one, the activities you do. What are some of the things that you do that just isn't adding any value to your life? Only you can answer that question. Maybe it's streaming services. How much time do you spend on streaming services? Okay, Stranger Things, we can keep that. But how about learning new things or documentaries on successful people? That could really maybe help you. So rather than get rid of something, we're just going to switch something. But evaluate what you're doing. Think about this. Every trade you have has a stop loss order. Well, what about the activities that you do? Do they have a stop loss? Sometimes we find ourselves doing the same things in routine, but are they really adding value to what we're trying to accomplish, whether in life or in trading? Place a stop loss order on certain things, and if it's just not working out or it's just not having any value, get rid of it. They may have when you thought about it. Maybe it's a resolution or a goal that you had this year, but take stock and say, you know what? It's just not working out. I'm going to pass on this and reinvest my knowledge, time, and resources into the things that will help me even more. Number two, evaluate the people in your life. This is a tough one. What is the value of some of the people, your friends, your colleagues, and how much time you spend with them? I'm one who's always caring and everything, but sometimes it's too much. I need to care more about myself. Take stock and replace some of those dead wood in your life with your dream team. Invest in your dream team. Try it. It's not easy, but you want to be successful here, you have to make some bold decisions sometimes, and certainly they were for me. In risk management, we have this term called EV, or expected value. One of the things I try to do is to think about the people in my life, the activities I do. What's the return? What's the expected value from investing my time, resources, money into that? Am I getting it back? Now, don't get me wrong. There may be some people that add no value to your life, but you know what? Maybe you're there to help them at a time of need, and really you enrich their life. That could be incredibly valuable to your overall being. Also, after a long day, maybe sitting on the couch for a few hours watching a good sporting event with a nice glass of wine is the key. There's really nothing wrong with that, and in fact, it actually may add balance to your life and help you become a better trader. So everything really, when you do this, is in moderation. The key point I'm trying to make here is quitting is healthy. Quitting is good. We just have to find the things that aren't adding an expected value in our life and get rid of them. So to answer your question for Alvin, I just don't have the time. Let's evaluate what you're doing with your time now and replace them with valuable activities, valuable people, your dream team that's going to help you get to where you want to go. Feel free to add your comments below, and we'll see you next time.